Good morning, task 3. In this period, we shall continue with the chapter number 3, that is GUI, a graphical user interface. In the previous period, we had done till locking the taskbar. Okay, so now in this period, we will start with gadgets. Okay, gadgets are mini programs that provide information at a glance and easy access to frequently used tools. For example, a game, picture, slideshow, free headlines, clock, and calendar. Windows 7 desktop displays gadgets on the right side of the screen. You can add or remove the gadgets on your desktop according to your choice. Okay, so it says that gadgets are mini programs. Why they are mini programs? What is the meaning of mini programs? That they do not have many functions associated with it. We cannot do anything in them, we cannot make many changes in them, so they are mini programs without many functions. They just provide us with some information. Okay, at a glance we can just see and get some information, like in the case of clock, okay, or in case of calendar and etc. Now these are some of the gadgets, and in practical video also you will see the various gadgets available in Windows 7. So what does Windows 7 desktop do? It will display the gadgets in the right side of the screen, this side. Okay, every time you will add the gadgets, they will be added here and not in the left side, because left side is the default place for all the icons to be stored. So the gadgets are added to the right side. You can add or remove gadgets. We can very easily add or remove gadgets, that we will see in our practical video how we can add and remove gadgets as per our choice. After going through the practical video, you will do this practice time work. If you have system at your home, then you can practice this. Okay, so go through the practical video for the further information, and do remember the names of these gadgets. It is important that you remember the names of all these gadgets. Now, shortcut buttons in a window. In any window, in any application of the computer, there are few shortcut buttons in which we work. There are few shortcut buttons. So let's see what are those shortcut buttons. At the upper right corner of an open window, you can notice some buttons. These buttons are, first is minimize button. The window shrinks to the taskbar when this button is clicked. Means when the window is open, if we will click on it, it will come to the taskbar as a small tab. Then maximize button, it increases the size of the window to its maximum. Okay, as such the window is small, but it will maximize the size of the window and the window will occupy the entire desktop. Then restore down button. When you maximize a window, the maximize button looks like this. Restore down resizes the window back to its original size. Means when you have maximized the window, it will change to the maximize button will change to this button, which will indicate that if we will click on this button, if we will use this button, it will come to its original size. Understand? Means when it is in its original size, then maximize button will show, so that if you need to maximize it, you can do, and vice versa. Now close button, it closes a window when clicked. Instead of going to various menus, we can just simply click on this cross button, close button, and it will close the window. Now children, these icons you have to remember. Okay, it may come for your test and exam. Understand? So all these, the details of these buttons you will see in the practical video. Now Windows 7 accessories. In previous classes you have used two of the Windows accessories, Paint and WordPad. Let us now learn to use Windows 7 calculator. Okay, if you have not used these two accessories, you can use it now. Okay, we will learn how to use Windows 7 calculator. Same way you can open these two accessories also and you can practice there. These are very easy what to say applications. These are not big applications, means few functions are given in it, few options are there and not as elaborate as MS Paint or like MS Word we have. Okay children. So now we will learn to use Windows 7 calculator. You must have used a calculator by now. It is used to do calculation. You can solve sums on it. At home you must have seen the calculators, or even in your parent's smartphone you can see the calculator. It is there. Okay, and it is very easy to do the calculations using calculator. We use calculator only for doing numerical calculation in which numbers are there. Okay. Windows 7 also has a calculator to carry out simple arithmetical calculations. At times when we are doing something, we need to calculate some numbers or some things. At that time what we can do, instead of using actual calculator, we can simply open this application and we can work there. Okay. Now, to solve sums using Windows 7 calculator, follow these steps. You will click on the start button, all programs. From the sub menu, click on accessories. You will click on accessories and then you will click on the calculator. For opening any accessory, whether it is WordPad, Paint, the first 3 steps will be similar and then you can open the accessory of your choice. Here we are clicking on calculator. The Windows 7 calculator is displayed. In the practical video, you will see that a calculator like this will be displayed to you. Here you can see numbers and various functions also. So now you see buttons for digits 0 to 9 and plus, add, minus, subtract, asterisk sign, multiply, slash, divide and equal to do calculations. For example, to solve 7 plus 1, click 7, then click plus, then click 1, click equal to get the result. Okay, this is simple calculation. You can follow these steps and you can do the calculation. Okay, just like in the usual calculator we do. Now in the practice time you can practice these calculations in this calculator. Okay children, if you have system at your home.